Now, the Fox 61 Weather Watch with Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank.
Hi everyone, Fox 61 Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank here on the Weather Watch. The rainfall totals are coming in. We've seen anywhere between 2 to 4 inches of rain, and parts of western Connecticut have received over 4 inches of rain and closer to 4.5. So really impressive last night, and unfortunately that has contributed to rivers and streams rising and basement flooding across the state. Taking a look at peak wind gusts, anywhere between 40 to 60 miles per hour, with the highest gusts reported towards the immediate shoreline. Now we continue to watch the rivers. The Yantic River in Norwich crested at major flood stage and is still seeing major flooding. There were water rescues due to a partial dam failure. So see more on Fox 61 and fox61.com about that. The current water level is still at 12 feet. Flood stage is 9 feet. The Still River in Brookfield also experiencing, that should say, major flooding right now, and minor flooding for the Farmington River at Simsbury. So here's a look at all of the rivers that do have flood warnings associated with them. Again, Yantic River is starting to drop. It's still in major flood stage, but at least the water levels are coming down. Water levels are also coming down for the Still River, but they're still rising for parts of the Housatonic River and the Farmington Rivers, which will end up cresting at minor flood stage as we head throughout the next 24 to 36 hours. There's already a flood watch, though, while we get a couple of days break from the rain to kind of catch our breath and push the reset button. We're already anticipating more rain for Friday night into Saturday, so kind of put that in the back of your mind. We are not anticipating as much rain this time around. It'll be about half of what we got with the last storm, about an inch or two, but it might not take much to kind of push some rivers and streams over the edge because of all of the recent rain that we've seen lately. Low temperatures tonight, falling back into the 30s for most, are right around the freezing point, so there could be some icy patches, especially in areas that had any standing water. Most roads should be okay. That gusty breeze kind of helping to fan the roads and dry them off. But sometimes I was seeing, as I was driving outside today, kind of standing water in the side of the road or at the bottom of a driveway, maybe in a divot or just an area that's not draining correctly. Any of those spots could turn icy towards daybreak. Otherwise, we're looking at partly cloudy skies. It is mild for January heading into tomorrow afternoon, with high temperatures climbing into the lower and even middle 40s. And we're also looking just fine heading into your Friday. We will see increasing clouds. The rain doesn't develop until after 10 o'clock Friday night with the next system. Just like the previous one, there is a chance for a brief wintry mix just when it's first getting started, especially in the higher elevations. But we quickly transition over to rain here in Connecticut. It's raining heavily when you wake up early Saturday morning, but by mid to late morning and especially early afternoon, it's out of here and the rest of the day is looking dry. After that, we have to watch the potential for something more wintry as we head into next week. So just kind of bullet points what we're anticipating with the next storm: 1 to 2 inches of rain. Again, the last one was 2 to 4 inches, so about half of that. Gusts up to 45 miles per hour. I don't anticipate those 60-mile-per-hour gusts like we had with the storm that just left us. So river and street flooding could be an issue again. And we are also anticipating moderate coastal flooding with this system up and down the shoreline of Connecticut. So, for example, the New Haven area saw minor flooding with this system, so the flooding with this next system could be a little bit worse. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Sunday is colder, and that is the start of a colder weather regime for us, with temperatures staying in the 30s and even 20s as we head into early next week. The timing of our next potential winter storm would be Monday night into Tuesday. There is a chance of accumulating snow with that one, but clearly so far in advance, a lot can change. Here's a look at your shoreline 7-day. Mid-40s the next couple of days, 50s on Saturday, and then colder even at the shoreline Sunday right through much of next week.